All right, man. Church talk. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Man, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's good, man. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's good. So look, man. All right, so I dropped the episode last night that I actually did a while ago, but I didn't drop the episode. I don't know why I didn't drop it. I think I had overlooked it, because I be dropping so many. So I dropped the episode about R. Kelly actually trying to get released from prison because he said that they were trying to delete him or whatever. And I actually have another episode about that, which is pretty longer, and I'm going to drop that explaining what really happened. But now, well, his lawyer from the one episode, his lawyer, if you go watch the episode, they're trying to, they want him gone. Uh, his lawyer was saying that they were trying to do these things to him. And then here we go. Allegedly, he has been poisoned. Now, I don't know at the time of this recording, I don't know if R. Kelly is deleted or not. I don't know. So I just seen this morning, and this happened last night. So I don't know. I didn't read nothing, ain't nothing. I'm just going off of right now. So if he has been deleted, I don't know what to say. I'm just saying, like, here we are. So I know this might make people uncomfortable. It doesn't matter. I'll be honest with you. Listen, I'm here to report on stuff. My commentary, that's what it is. So I'm sorry that you probably feel some type of way, but that's what it is, man. And we gotta keep it moving. So, yeah. So he's been poisoned, allegedly been poisoned by the prison officials and the guards or whatever. So we're gonna get into that. Before I get into that, I know it's a long take. Sorry, but got to get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know how to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal, right here. Cash App right on the screen. They call me the Hidden Gem. 13 subscribers, over 18,000. And yes, I am the King of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. And if you hear some noise in the background, there's nothing I can do about that. There's construction going on, so I'm gonna try to minimize it as much as I can. I think I got noise cancellation on, but it is what it is. Sorry for keeping y'all waiting, so we're gonna get it going. All right, this comes courtesy of Urban Politicians. Let's get it.
The former superstar singer is serving a 30-year sentence now for racketeering and sex.
Happening across America.
Federal prosecutors are responding to R. Kelly's claims that there's a murder plot against him. They call those claims fanciful and repugnant. The feds also claim in a 19-page filing from the U.S. Attorney's Office that the federal judge now overseeing Kelly's criminal case here has no jurisdiction to order him.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. Be back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and we back outside with it. H-Town, Texas streets once again. Was watching a playoff game tonight up at the spot. Pacers and the Thunder. Seen the Thunder pull the win off, but I had to pull over in the cut in the lot one time once I seen the news broke all over the timeline that they claiming allegedly that R. Kelly was poisoned while in prison. Now, this is coming right after his lawyer has spoke out with the outside press conference and claimed that he had threats on his life. Somebody had got in contact with him in prison. Somebody with the Aryan Brotherhood had told him that, hey, I have been hired to assassinate and kill you to cover up how they handle your legal situation, allegedly, by R. Kelly and his team. Well, now...
Yeah. So y'all kind of see what's going on here. So there's a and I have a video that's going into depth detail. If you would like to see that, if y'all like to see that video, y'all can watch it. I'm going to be dropping that real soon. It's actually going into detail of what actually happened with R. Kelly and this guy. The guy basically said that they did him dirty. Somebody slid a note under his door, and they basically was saying for him to do something or whatever, something's gonna happen or something like that. I don't want to really dig too much into it. and he reported it. And then they tried to blame it on him. Said that he was the one that wrote the letter, or he was the one that had something to do with the letter, and they gave him a couple of more years or something like that happened. I'm not gonna sit here and do that because I'm not totally accurate on it, but I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all the gist of it. So anyway, so to help me, they said, well, we'll let you out and live out your last days because he has cancer, I believe, or he has some type of terminal illness. You can live out your last days if you basically allegedly assassinate this guy, R. Kelly. And he went and told R. Kelly, and R. Kelly told his lawyers. So here we are today.
They saying that he got poisoned. R. Kelly collapsed in his North Carolina prison cell after being given what his lawyer says was a dangerous overdose of medication while in solitary confinement. The incident allegedly took place just days after Kelly's legal team accused prison officials of plotting to harm him. According to court filings viewed by All Hip Hop, the 58-year-old singer was placed in isolation on Tuesday, June 10th, and given additional medication by staff on Thursday, June 12th. The next morning, he reportedly fainted, experienced dizziness and vision loss, and was rushed to Duke University Hospital. Doctors determined he had received a life-threatening dose of medication and kept him under observation for 2 days. His attorney now alleges the overdose was not accidental. That means that within 2 days of filing of his motion, Bureau of Prisons officials administered an amount of medication that significantly exceeded a safe dose and caused Mr. Kelly to overdose, putting his life in jeopardy. R. Kelly's lawyer, Bo B. Brinley, said they gave him an amount of medicine that could have killed him. The emergency motion filed in Illinois on Monday, June 16th, is the third request for a temporary release to home confinement. R. Kelly's legal team argues that his life is in danger behind bars, citing not only the overdose, but also a recent declaration from another inmate, Michael Glenn Stein, who claimed prison staff and white supremacist groups were conspiring to kill the singer to cover up misconduct during his prosecution.
That's the guy right there. Michael Eric Stein. That was the guy that said the Aryan Brotherhood hired him because there's some shady stuff going on in this prison. And everybody's basically saying that there's a lot of shady stuff going on. So we're going to keep it going.
After Stein's statement surfaced, R. Kelly was moved to solitary confinement, according to his lawyer, who said the conditions there are inhumane, alleging that he sleeps with spiders crawling on him, has no access to phone calls, and cannot eat food from the commissary. Kelly has reportedly gone days without eating due to fears of being poisoned. While hospitalized, doctors also discovered blood clots in both Kelly's legs and lungs. They recommended surgery, but prison officials allegedly forcibly removed him from the hospital against medical advice. Within an hour, officers with guns came into his hospital room and removed Mr. Kelly, Brinley said. He was taken from the hospital against his will and against the directives of the doctors. Denied the surgery, he needs to clear blood clots in his lungs that threaten his life. This happened. This will be confirmed by hospital records. It is undeniable, Brinley said. The officers returned him to solitary confinement.
Yeah, what's going on here? Like, bro, y'all really trying to do this to this man? What's really going on here? This is crazy. So let me get this right. And regardless of how you feel about R. Kelly, listen, I ain't no R. Kelly fan. I'm just reporting this shit. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand. I don't want people to be out there, oh, yo, you R. Kelly sympathizer. Oh, my God. I can't believe you. Like, shut up, dog. No. So you can forget that right now. I'm just saying, why do people feel as though, like, why do they have to feel like they have to go above and beyond to do something to go against the actual, how would I say this, justice, the rightful way of going about justice, right? Why are y'all trying to delete this man? What happened? He's in prison. He's serving his time for his crime that he did, that he got accused of, or that he got convicted for, then why are we sitting here acting as if like he can't get medical attention now? Really? Like, I don't understand this. I could have swore when something was going on with you, even when you were in prison, you're supposed to get medical attention. So the man, they basically saying they discovered blood clots in the man's legs and they have to do surgery or whatever they have to do, and y'all take him back to prison anyway? Like, what's going on here, man? What's really going on? Maybe I'm having a moment or something of discovery. I don't know, but I'm just saying this is crazy.
The legal filing claims these actions are not coincidental, and they are saying that he is still in there right now. They took him back to jail, and they are talking about they're trying to get him approved right now so he can be released to at least home confinement. Now, I'm going to just say this right here. This is crazy and wild to hear right after these days of the storylines. Now, I'm going to say allegedly everything because I ain't seen the proof of the inmate going and telling R. Kelly, hey, bro, we planning on killing you. And yeah, I was contacted to be able to enjoy my last days on this earth and freedom for taking your life. But this right here coming out, this can be documented. So these are some heavy allegations by R. Kelly legal team. He currently serving 31 years in prison. I just say this right here. If he can back all that paperwork up that they gave him too much of a dosage on his drugs, and that the people at the doctor's office, now these things can be looked up. Hey, they suggested he go into surgery right now. He got clots in his lungs and his legs. Man, he need to go in his surgery. We need to get to operating on him immediately. If they came in there and said, hey, nah, nigga, you're not getting this operation. We finna take you back down here to solitary. That stuff can be proven. That can be looked up and documented. And if that's going on, that's a tall order. If his lawyer is bluffing, it will come out and it will be shown that he is telling a lie and going for the gusto to, do his job, get his client out of prison to at least home confinement. But if not the case, they really did this will open up a can of worms, nigga. This will open up a real live, deep rabbit hole on YouTube with it being R. Kelly, his status as one of the greatest singers ever, popularity. Because have prisons done people wrong? Of course. Do I trust the legal system or a prison system? Of course not. Now, do certain people jump out there and go with moves and find ways and loopholes to get things to work in their favor? Of course. But you just never know how these things can go. So I ain't ruling nothing out. I can't confirm nothing. But when it comes to them being involved with the hospital, that stuff will be documented. Does he have these conditions? Does he have blood clots in his legs? Does he have blood clots in his lungs? Did they come in there and say he needs to leave from this hospital against the doctor's will? That stuff will be written out. That paperwork can be put up. And if they do come back and put it up, I most definitely will come back in here and speak on it once again. Keep y'all updated on it. Y'all get in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. It just seemed like, bro, the stuff going on in the game as of late has been crazy. It's been a real live whirlwind of a little bit of everything. We got hospital stuff. We got prison stuff. We got R. Kelly. We got Diddy going to trial right now. And Diddy in the trial and basically having the same type of charges that R. Kelly had, except R. Kelly just had like the cult stuff involved with his and underage women as well. But if you look at R. Kelly's RICO case that he got in New York and Chicago under the federal system at 31 years on, he's had managers, he had employees, he had assistants, he had people working for him that was running this conglomerate, and they were doing it as a collective, and that's why they took R. Kelly died the way that they did in their words. But tell me what y'all think, man. We got more coming, more videos.
All right, man. Yeah, man. So, I'm going to talk about it. All right, man. I'm sorry for that noise in the background, but I have to do my job. Yeah, if the legal system is really not rigged, or if it's really not totally against what, just basically what his lawyer is saying, that they're trying to do something to him because he knows some information or some things like he can prove, then yeah, I mean, it's a lot. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's a lot. It's a lot, and y'all gonna be shocked. And again, you don't have to agree with R. Kelly's what happened and what he did. I know a lot of y'all are disgusted, and some of y'all, believe it or not, I watch a lot of y'all, and some of y'all don't care actually for justice. Y'all care about how y'all feel. So if something happens to R. Kelly, it's not the fact that even if he's found guilty, but he's found guilty in y'all head, it doesn't matter what happens after that, because y'all look at it like, well, if he should be either deleted anyway. Like, that's how a lot of y'all look at stuff. I noticed that about people on YouTube and people that I come across that I talk to all the time. A lot of y'all don't really care about justice. Y'all just care about how y'all feel. And if something happens to somebody, if they got found guilty and something happens to them illegally, y'all won't care. Because again, y'all don't care about justice. I mean, y'all just only care about how y'all feel about stuff. That's just the bottom line. Like, I mean, that's what my synopsis of y'all people that I talk to all the time. Not everybody, but a good portion of y'all don't care about what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. He was a SA anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, they cut his hands off? Good. It's like, but if that was one of y'all family members, it'd be something different. And another thing too, what I don't like is, I don't like, and this is why I do what I want over here, because I noticed that a lot of y'all into this cyberbullying, and I know that's kind of corny to say, because it is, but that's the only way I could kind of put it. It's like y'all want people to just talk about what y'all want and agree with you, but no. You can't just always agree with everybody. You can't always talk about what you think everybody wants to talk about all the time, because this is what you do. And I'm talking to the YouTubers that conform in just whatever everybody wants them to talk about. You got to talk about that. Can't talk about nothing else. Like, no. Speak on how you feel. If you want to talk about a bunch of different things, then do that. Don't be beholden to these people who because they watch a video or they tell you, I'm an unsub because I know I'm unsubbing. It's like, bro, we ain't gonna always agree. We not. This one person, I'm not gonna say it was a girl or guy. This one person unsubbed because they said they don't like the fact that I wear a crown. That goes to show you right there that people only care about what they care about. And it's fine. You can unsub because you don't have to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not one of those things where it's like you got to, like, you're getting paid to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. Either you enjoy it or you don't. And I'm one of those people that like criticism. So if a person say, I don't like this episode, I'm okay with that, because you can't like everything. So, and then some YouTubers, they crash out because you don't like something. Nah. What you mean? You don't like it? You got to. Like, no, I'm not like that. You don't like it, you don't like it. But at the same time, I'm not going to stop talking about whatever I want to talk about because I want to appease everybody. Like, no. Because even if I talk about what everybody want to talk about, there's going to be someone in the comments or anywhere in life that's going to say, well, I don't think you should talk about that. And it's like, who are you? Well, one of my uncles going to tell me, yo, I don't think you should really be talking about that. Like, shut up, nigga. I told him, I said, shut up. He was like, what you mean? I'm like, shut up. Shut up. Don't tell me what I can and can't talk about. What are you talking about? Build your own YouTube, and then you talk about whatever you want to talk about. No, I'm just saying, man, because, man, I'm just saying. Like, shut up. You don't even have a reason why. You just basically telling me, you know what I'm saying? That type of stuff gets me pissed. But anyway. So this is what it is. I know this was a long episode. I just had some things on my mind that I had to speak on. You know what I'm saying? You probably never hear about this again. So if you heard this episode, this is what it is. And if anybody was to say, well, why is he there? Refer back to this episode. Be like, oh, that's the reason why right there. So thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace. Bye.